Before I talk about Shen, I would just recommend that you go to the description and get Shen's lore up on your screen right now, so you can read along with me. I hope you enjoy. Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. My channel is all about champion lores in League of Legends, and today we're gonna talk about Shen, the Eye of Twilight. Leader of a secret clan of mystical warriors, Shen serves as the Eye of Twilight, entrusted to enforce equilibrium in the world. Longing to remain free from the confusion of emotions, prejudice or ego, Shen continually struggles, spirit blade in his hand, to walk the unseen path of dispassionate judgment. There exists an ancient order originating in Ionian Isles, dedicated to the preservation of balance. Order, chaos, light and darkness. All things must exist in a perfect harmony, for such is the way of the universe. This order is known as the King Cow, and it employs a triumvirate of shadow warriors to uphold its causes in the world. Shen is one of these shadow warriors, entrusted with a sacred duty of watching the stars, exercising judgment untainted by prejudices. Born to a clan whose members have decorated the rank of the King Cow for generations, Shen was trained his entire life to become the Eye of Twilight, and thereupon dispassionately determined that it was done in the interest of equilibrium. At his final trait to ascend to this position, he was made to attend the Takanu, a ceremony which his father was tortured before his eyes to test his resolve. Any reaction whatsoever would have resulted in his immediately disqualification, but he never averted his gaze and never blinked, not once. As the Eye of Twilight, Shen must make decisions which would buckle the wills of ordinary men, removing all emotions from the equation. He now works with his fellows, Akali and Kennen, to enforce the balance of valor. This hallowed pursuit has unspringily led to triumvirate the fields of justice. The Shen lore ends here, and now we're gonna talk about Zed, so I recommend you click the second link in the description so you get up Zed's lore on your screen right now. I hope you enjoy. Zed is the first ninja in 200 years to unlock the ancient forbidden ways. He defied his clan and masters, casting off the balance and discipline that he shackled him all his life. Zed now offers powers to those who embrace knowledge and the shadows, and slay those who cling to ignorance. An orphan, Zed was taken in and trained by the great ninja master. Only one other student appeared to be Zed's equal, the master's son, Shen. It seemed Zed could never win the favor of the master, as every match between the rivals ended in a draw. Frustrated and jealous, he sought an advantage. The young ninja ventured into a sealed part of the clan's temple, where he found an ornate, forbidden box. Sensing the dark knowledge within, Shen knew he shouldn't open it, but he peered inside nonetheless. In an instant, shadow touched his mind, revealing techniques that had long been hidden. Now armed with a secret edge, he challenged Shen, and this time he defeated the master's son. He expected prize and recognizing in his moment of victory, but somehow the masters knew Zed had used forbidden ways and banished him. Humiliated, the young ninja wandered for years. His bitterness turned to ambition, and he began to train others in the style of shadows. As his power grew, so did his circle of followers. But he knew that without the box, his technique would never be perfect. One day, Zed looked at his followers and saw that his students were now in army. He led them back to the temple to claim his prize. At the gates, he was surprised to find an old master waiting, receiving Zed and his displict as if they were welcome guests. The old man laid his sword at Zed's feet, declaring that he had failed Zed as his master. By banishing his former student, the master had doomed Zed to the shadows instead of leading him to a balanced path. The old man implored Zed to enter the temple, destroy the box and lead his followers to balance. The dark ninja followed the master inside. Moments later, the ensemble ninjas heard Zed cry out of pain. Mysteriously, he emerged unscathed and threw the severed head to the master at Shen's feet. Screaming in rage, Zed commanded his followers to slaughter the master's student and seize the box. That day, the old ninja order fell. For many students died, some escaped thanks to Shen's heroic efforts. Now the temple is a dark training ground for the Order of the Shadow. Zed rules as the Order's masters, and his edict is simple. Perfect one technique and kill all the ninjas who refuse to embrace the shadows. That's it, people, for this lore. I hope you really enjoyed and I hope you learned something, and don't forget to subscribe. But I have a question before I leave. What champion should I read about next?